Well, hello everybody and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, August 27th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Welcome everybody. I'm so excited you're here. And we're going to have a fun video tonight. We're going to do a fun fold card. So it's one of these. I don't know if there's a specific name for it or not, but they're super, super easy. They're one of my favorites to do because you don't waste any cardstock, because this piece right here is actually this missing piece right here. So it's a half a sheet of cardstock, and then you cut off right there at 2 3/4, and then that gives you this piece right here. So it still uses a half a sheet of cardstock, and it's super easy and shows off your designer paper because you use 3 different designer papers. So we've got those 3 pieces, and it's a template that you can use for so many different cards. I've done this same exact template with a ton of different designer papers. And the only thing you have to stamp is just a focal point right in the middle. So I'm going to give you the measurements in just a minute. And this is the stamp set we're using, Lovely Arrangements. It does come with dies. We're not doing any die cutting today, but it does come with the dies. And I thought about it as I was sitting here looking at the picture, which still hasn't changed. I don't know why lately I keep having to refresh my screen to get it to actually start. I mean, the live has started, but my computer doesn't start, like showing me what I'm doing. Oops, I'm crooked too. So the paper's Lovely Blossoms, and I forgot to bring it in here with me. The stamp set and dies are Lovely Arrangements. They're, let me see. The paper, I want to say, is on last chance, I think, but I'm not positive. But it is definitely on sale. And the stamp set, I think, is also on the last chance, but I'm not positive. But I was thinking, I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, oh, I need to hurry up and use that stamp set because it's retiring. So I think it is on the last chance list. But I'm going to make, I have a couple, I had card class the last 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. And I think I have like enough for 3 kits left over. So I'm going to make up some kits, and I've got some other kits. So next video, hopefully I'll show you those. And if any of you guys are interested, you can get some. Let me say hello real quick after. Oh, I forgot. We have the card kit. This is your card kit for this time, this 2-week period from the 16th to the 31st. So if you order $100 or more, from me, then you get, and that's before shipping and tax, you'll get this card kit in the mail after the end of the month. So last chance, you have a few more days to get that. And let me say hello, and then we'll get started. So if you're watching the replay, just fast forward a couple minutes while I say hello. Hey Trina, hey Donna, hey Amy, hey Debbie. You got some bad storms, Donna. I wish it would storm here. It's been kind of looking like it was going to rain today, but it hasn't done it yet. Hey, Lou. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Myra. Hey, Lynn. Hey, oh, shoot. I think it's Carrie, my channel. I always forget your name. I think it starts with a C. I think it's Carrie, but I'm not positive. Hey, Christine. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Marie. Hey, Marva. Hey, Laura. Hey, Cindy Q. Stamping in the View. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Carol. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Mel. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Beepree. I don't know what that is. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Darby. Hey, Loris. And oh, we got Charm on here. Charm, you haven't claimed your card yet that you won, and neither have a few other people. So I got Valerie, Becky, and Charm. You guys haven't claimed. Oh, and Tracy Evans haven't claimed your card yet. So make sure you do that as soon as possible. Send me your address. And hello to every single person on here. I can't get to everybody. Hey, Nancy from North Shore of Lake Erie. I just heard today they're renaming Lake Ontario to Lake America. I just thought that was kind of Interesting. Pretty soon it's going to be the American Ocean. I don't know. I just think it's funny to rename that now after all these years. I don't know. Okay, so here's what you need. All right, so we're going to make 3. I don't know why I have 2 sitting here. We're going to make 3. And oh, I was just getting ready to tell you guys. So I was looking at the picture on the screen, and I'm like, you know what? I should have actually done a mask for this and masked it off. But I was thinking, because I only inked the leaves and really not the stem that went in there. But it still did get a little bit on there, but I should have cut out a mask out of a Post-it note. But I didn't. I was lazy. So next time I'll do that. All right, so here's what you need. This is my piece. So it was 4 1/4 by 11, and I cut it at 8 1/4 here. So you're really cutting 2 3/4 off. And then I scored it at 5 1/2. And then you need 3 of those. So we're doing 3 of each. 3 of the white for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4. And this is the missing piece. So this is what we cut off here. So that was our half a sheet of cardstock right there. And then that's the piece that goes here. So you don't waste anything. I love that. I hate to waste paper because it's so expensive. You don't want to waste a sliver. You don't want to spare a square. I always think of that Seinfeld episode. All right, so we've got the Lovely Blossoms paper, 4 by 2 1/2. And also another piece that's the same exact size. So both of those, this piece and this green piece, are the same size. And then we've got our strip here for the inside. So this is our inside piece here. And then we've got this rectangle that goes, that's what our flower's getting stamped on. And then we've got these pieces for the words. So this has, it really has a lot of pieces, doesn't it? Let me see if I can scoot this over just a little bit and still get everything on here. All right, so there's all the pieces that you need. Is that everything on the screen? Yeah. Okay, so take a screenshot of that. Renano. Hey, Lynn from Australia. So, oh, be pre. I don't know if that's what your name is, but are you chasing a bear away right now? That's crazy if you are. We talked about bears one day, didn't we? No happy mail. Nope. Amy, I guess I did get the card for my mother, but I didn't get the card for me. So I took her the card that you sent, but I didn't get one for myself. I don't think. Because hers just came a couple days ago. And I took it to her. Yeah, I love the colors in this. So all these colors are in this paper. So the cloud cover, the Secret Sea, and Old Olive, they're all in the paper. So that's where I got the colors to use the Secret Sea. And this ribbon is also Last Chance List. So, oh, Robin, you were chasing the bear away? Or something was chasing the bear away. It was chasing. So I think almost everything to use this card is on the Last Chance List. So just double check, but it is on sale. So you definitely want to get it sooner than later. So I had class this morning, and then we finished class, and then I went to go see my mother. And today was birthday day. So the last Thursday of every month, they have a birthday celebration for everybody at the nursing home who has a birthday. And Mr. Music comes. He's like a DJ slash singer slash, he plays this kind of musical instrument. I don't know what it is. It kind of sounds like a saxophone or something, but it's like electrical instead of, you know, like, I don't know what they're made out of, brass or something. His is like electrical, and it makes a sound of different instruments, but it kind of sounds like a saxophone. But he's really, really good, and everybody loves him. So it gets pretty packed in there, and we're just going to score this first. If I could find my little thingy. Oops. So score all these. And so he plays like really good songs that you can kind of dance to. Of course, nobody in there can really dance, but they're dancing in their wheelchairs. So, and every single time I forget to take my phone with me, I just leave my stuff in her room. And so she was sitting there just dancing in her chair and playing the air guitar, and I was rolling. I was just cracking up so hard. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was just making me laugh. And a lot of people, we were sitting right in front, so everybody could see her. And everybody was like, go Millie, go Millie. It was so funny. All right, first thing we're going to do is glue these strips to the white piece. So we're going to glue all these down. And then they were singing. He always plays a lot of the same songs. So he plays them, and then he also sings. And I can't see, so hold on. Gotta get my glasses. So he always plays like Blueberry Hill. And he played that song, Who's That Lady? You know, the one that goes like that. I can't remember the name. I think that's the name of it. Who's That Lady? It's from the 70s. He plays a lot of like 50s, 60s, 70s music. But then he also plays like Brick House. But she was just jamming away. And I said, that's so funny. You were sitting in your room when I got here, like a bump on a log. You didn't want to do anything. And I said, come on, it's birthday day. Let's go. And she's like, okay. And then she gets down there and she has a ball. But normally she just doesn't want to go anywhere. And I'm like, come on. All we got to do is roll down the hall. But I'm really glad we went because she had a great time. And we got some cake and ice cream. So that was good. Okay. All right, so that's your first step, just gluing that down. And mine's just like a sliver over the edge. There we go. All right, so then we're going to glue these all to the inside of our card. So I didn't stamp anything on the inside, but you could, because our words say hello friend, so you could put, you know, happy birthday or thinking of you or whatever you want inside. You know, sympathy. It could be any kind of card because it just says hello friend on the front. So that's a great all-purpose card that you can add anything on the inside or just write something. Okay, so I get a break tomorrow because I had my classes 3 days in a row, which was really fun, but I'm glad I get a break tomorrow. So I'm gonna go get a pedicure. I'm desperately in need of one. Desperate. All right, so then we're gonna glue these two together. All the green and, so this is one side of the paper too. So that one had little like crumb cake and white flowers. This side has these flowers. And I like this pack of paper because you get, I think, 4 designs, 3 sheets of each, if I'm not mistaken. I really like it when they do that because then I don't have to buy as many packs for class. Because if you only get 2 sheets, sometimes I have to buy like 4 or 5 packs to have enough for class, just to get those certain pieces. So I'm glad, I hope they start doing that more often. I'd much rather have that than 6 different ones. All right, then these go on the front of the cards, and this one is directional, so make sure you get your flowers going the right way. And this is the back of this piece. So this is so easy to do. Once you get all the pieces cut, they're really quick cards. Oh, Trump's having a feud with the Prime Minister of Ontario. Oh. Yeah, I don't really watch too much of that stuff. I kind of get clips of things on Facebook, but that's about it. That's where I get most of my news from. Because news is too depressing to watch. I pretty much watch Netflix or Amazon Prime most of the time without any regular TV. And I finished Emily in Paris. Oh, so good. Highly recommend it. If you like Virgin River or Sullivan's, what is it? Sullivan's Crossing. It is very similar to that, but it's set in Paris instead of like, well, both of those I think are filmed in Canada. It's funny how many TV shows are filmed in Canada that I watch. Okay, so now we're going to stamp. So we've got the flower. I'm going to put some scrap paper here just in case. Okay, so our flower is going to be in Secret C. So we're going to do that a little bit to the left because our words are going to kind of cover the right side of that flower. So we're going to do that over to the left. Like that. And if I was smart, I would have made a little mask to go on this, but like I said, we'll just wing it. Okay, so there's my 3 flowers. And then we're going to do our words also in the same color, Secret C. And this goes right smack in the middle. And if you want to dip it or something, you can. I didn't dip it this time. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's the only thing we need the Secret C for. Then we're going to take, cloud cover and a sponge dauber, and we're just going to dauber the middle of the flower. And this is the weirdest thing. So I got a sponge dauber. This was brand new. For some reason, when I started stamping this in here, it was like, it sucked all the color out. It kind of looked like almost I had dipped it in white craft ink and did it, but I've never seen it do this before. It just like, when you dip it in there, it kind of sucks all the ink out of the top. But so dip it in there, and then we're just going to take it and just kind of swirl it around a little bit. So we're going to leave the outer edge white, but you just want to kind of put a little bit of blue in there. Bluish gray. Cloud cover's like a bluish gray. So you could put it just on the center, but I'm going out just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So there's our 3 flowers. All right, now that was cloud cover and Secret C. Now we're going to go to Old Olive. So here's what I did with the, oh, there's an eclipse tonight. I didn't know that, 10:30. I don't know if I could stay up that late. 10:30, I can do it. Sometimes I can't see the moon, though. There's something on this pad. Sometimes I can't see the moon unless I actually go out, like in the street, because, you know, to be blocked by my neighbor's house or something. I'll have to go check it out. All right, so I don't want to get this stem right here. So from like here to about there, where my finger is where I don't want to ink it up. So I'm just going to do this on the edge like that. So I didn't get any ink here. And this pad's super, super juicy. And it looks like there's something on here too. Like right there. There's a piece of fuzz. Now I gotta do it again. Oh, there looks like there's something there. Well, how did I get all this fuzz on here? Okay, so let's do that one more time. All right, then we're gonna, still looks like there's something on there. Stamp off and just kind of stick it right in the, there is something on there. I don't know. Right in that little crack there. Oh, isn't that weird? It's got almost like blue on it. Interesting. Okay, so do that again, and then we're going to put some down here. So I really don't want it on the flower. I'm just trying to get it between the petals there. And then try to stick one more in here, I think down at the bottom. That one on the flower just a little bit. And just do that again. Just the moon turning color. Last eclipse was in Spain a few weeks ago. Huh. So beep RE, what is your name? Because I must have missed it somewhere. Homes for remembering the Great Lakes names. Now we have. Oh, now you have to teach your kids names. But the individual names are going to stay the same, like Lake Erie and the other ones, right? Just the Ontario one is changing. That's so crazy. Okay, so then we've got our 3 leaves there. One more time. Sometimes it's hard to remember not to get that little stem. You want to ink up the whole thing sometimes. All right, so there we go. So we've got our 3. I think the paper's had it. All right, so we are done stamping. Now we just got to put it together. It's really cloudy here today, so I don't know if we'll be able to see it tonight. I don't know. So we're going to glue these 3 down. Stanton. Oh, Bernie. Okay. Hello, Bernie. I've been to Stanton, or some people call it Staunton. I call it Stanton. Oh, Holmes. The names of the lakes is called Holmes? I never heard that before. I've never been up there. That's like Michigan, right? Area. Only time I've been to Michigan is at the airport. Actually, I don't know if it's Midway Airport. Is that in Michigan? I think I've been to that airport, and I was thinking that was in Michigan, but maybe not. It might be in Illinois. I can't remember. But that's the airport I always fly through to go almost anywhere. On the top half of the United States, I have to go either through Midway or Baltimore, because we have no direct flights from Norfolk pretty much. All right, so when you glue this down, you want to make sure you only glue this part right here. So what I do is I flip it over, figure out where I want it, and then I just put the glue like right in here, and then just flip it back. And then real quick, kind of look at it and say, okay, I'm good. Didn't get any on the other side. So we're good. I went right up to that edge though. Whew, that was close. So we're gonna do that again. I am just craving some sweets. I don't know what's going on. But lately, man, I have just had like a sugar craving. Could you have used a Post-it? Yeah, Kathy, that's what I was saying in the beginning. I should have made a little mask for, oh, for you talking about just the stem. I was going to make a mask for the flower from a Post-it note and put that on there, then stamp the stems, and that would have done a little bit better job, but I didn't even think about it. And I did this in class, so then everybody would have had to have one. So it was just easier not to ink up the stem. But yes, you certainly could use a Post-it. And those really sticky ones are awesome for doing that. But the easiest thing, if you're just doing it yourself, is to make a mask with this one flower here. And then it wouldn't get on those edges right there. Okay, so we've got all of them glued. Now we're going to put these together. Dang, I really want to watch that eclipse, but I bet you... Oh, Midway is in Chicago. Okay, so it's Illinois. I don't know why I was thinking that was in Michigan. Yeah, I knew it was near O'Hare, but aren't Michigan and Illinois like right near each other, kind of? Or is that Missouri? I always get the states up north mixed up. Geography is not my strong suit. I was a math teacher, and I'm really good at math, but geography and history I'm better at than I was geography. Oh, it's an acronym, home. I know it's Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, and Lake, is it Hugh? It's Hume or Hugh something. What's the H one? H-U-M-E? Huron. Oh, Huron. There it is. Oh, I got 3 out of 4. Oh, Lake Superior. I forgot about that one. Okay, so now we're going to put these on with dimensionals. Yeah, I get better at geography as I travel more, but I know most of the South and the East Coast and the West Coast, but the upper middle of the United States, I suck at. Like, ask me where Oklahoma is. I know it's somewhere in the middle. I think it's a little bit south, but I'm not sure. All right, so here we go. Oops, I think this one went a little crooked. There we go. All right, so this is going to go right to the edge of this, so I just kind of put it down and line it up with that edge, like so. There's somebody I watch online, she always goes, like so, like that. Everything she says, like so, like that. She's doing stuff. It always cracks me up. Like so, like that. All right, one more. We're almost done. That's a quick card. I did 3 of them and we're almost done. Okay, then we're going to use glue dots for our bows. I went ahead and did the bows ahead of time. And I love this ribbon. It really makes like pretty little bows. And it is on the last chance list. I want to say it's like $5 and something. I'm going to put it like right under the words. Right there. But I did tie the bows. I did 4 cards, 3 of each today for my Stamp a Stack. And I tied all the bows for all the cards ahead of time. So that was quite a few. Plus all these pieces of paper. That was a lot of cutting. I spent pretty much the whole weekend cutting paper and tying bows. All right, so there's that. And then we need our gems, which I'm using these Moody Palette Glossy Dots. I love these. So these actually go with this, and it matches all the same colors. So you got your Secret Sea, Old Olive, Cloud Cover, and White. So they're perfect. They're called Moody Palette Glossy Dots. The number's 167180 if you want to get them. And all the colors match, so we can use any of these colors. trying to clean up my trash real quick. All right, so I think I'm just going to use one of each of these. So I'm going to pick, these are the ones that are so hard to get off though. I think I'm going to use my scissors because they're really stuck on there good. So we'll do a big Secret C for almost black. These two almost look black, but they're not. Okay, for the center of my flower, and then I'm going to do a green one and put that up here. It's kind of naked up there at the top. We had my Thursday's my favorite class because I have a really, really fun group that comes on Thursdays. Well, yesterday was a fun group. That was a brand new group I had. And they were fun ladies. They drove all the way here from Gloucester, which is like an hour and a half away, just to come to my class. I think I'm gonna use a little blue one. No, big blue one. I was excited. Okay. So here we go. And then we're gonna give it a little spritz of shimmer. All right, so there you go. So here we go. We got all three today, plus the one we already had. And we are done stamping, but don't go away yet because we still have the joke and the card giveaway. So don't leave. Let me check the comments real quick. Expert bow tire. I am pretty good, but I get a lot of practice. New Hampshire, I know where that is, up on the East Coast, up north. That's near like Vermont and Maine and all those up there. See, I'm good. The whole East Coast is easy because I've been most places on the East Coast. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you liked them. Oh, Kimberly, you just pretty much missed everything, but not the joke. So we're going to pull that up. So hold on. I got a cute one again today. All right. A man and his wife were having some problems at home and were giving each other the silent treatment. Suddenly, the man realized that the next day he needed to get up for a flight at 5 a.m. and he needed his wife to wake him up. So not wanting to be the first to break the silence and lose, he wrote on a piece of paper, "Please wake me up at 5 a.m. He left it where he knew she would find it. The next morning, the man woke up only to discover it was 9 a.m. and he had missed his flight. Furious, he was about to go see why his wife hadn't woke him up when he noticed a piece of paper by the bed, and the paper said, "It's 5 a.m., wake up." Men are not equipped for these kinds of contests. I tell you what, when I was married back a long time ago, I used to do that when I was mad at my husband. I would give him the silent treatment, and man, I could have done it for a month probably. I was so good at it. I never lost that one. But instead of getting mad and yelling, I would just get quiet and not say anything. And I'd give him the silent treatment and drove him crazy. So that's probably one reason we're divorced, though. I don't know. I thought that was so funny, though. All right, so it is time for card giveaway. So I think I'm going to give away one of these cards tonight because I have quite a few. So we'll do one of these, and then I've got still Valerie, Becky, and Charm. Charm is on here, so make sure you send me yours. And then here's this one, and this one for today. All right, here we go. Shake, shake, shake. That's me, Kimberly. Oh, that's you for days. You text when you're in the other room, Gloria. That's funny. All right, first winner for today is Ginny Preem. Ginny Preem. You get today's card. Yay. Next one is Devonna Alderson. Devonna Alderson. And the last winner for today, Anna Raposo. Anna Raposo. So there we go. Today's winners. Congratulations. Here's my email address. So you can send me your address. I did get this printed out, so I've got the new list. So there we go. Hopefully you can see it. I'll hold it up so if you want to take a screenshot. So for cards and prayers, if you you can pray for these people, you can send them a card. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But definitely pray for them. All right, so there we go. I hope you guys loved this video. Don't forget to do thumbs up for me, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. I just really appreciate it. To verify, base is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. Yes. You're cutting off 2 3/4. So if you just want to remember, cut off 2 3/4. So it's 1/4 of the piece. So if you have a piece of, piece of cardstock, say this is a mini piece of cardstock. So 5 1/2 is the middle, and 8 1/4 is like 3/4 of the way. Or if you're going backwards, it's 2 3/4. So it's just 1/4 of it. So if you fold it in half, you forget, take a piece of scrap paper and fold it in half. It's this. Like that. So 5 1/2 is the middle, 2 3/4 is where you're cutting, or 8 1/4. So depending on which end you're cutting from, it's that. And then you're going to score it in the middle. So yes, 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great couple of days till I see you again on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, card kit still available. And the sale is still going on, the paper sale. So don't forget about that. Plus the last chance list. So you've got about 4 more days for the sale. The paper, cardstock, and 2-sided paper is on sale. Plus there's last chance stuff. So go ahead and order. I would love for you to order from me if you don't have a demonstrator. And you can get that kit for free. All right, I'll see you on Saturday morning. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.